One of the things that we talked about with our new cast members at Disney, and we're in the shadow of Disney World here, so one of the things I will talk about is some of my experience at Disney, not all. And I'm not up here to say do it the Disney way or you don't have a chance. That's ridiculous. There's lots of models of success out there other than Disney, certainly. But one of the things that we were very careful to provide to our cast members was this concept of what is good show, what is bad show, what do our customers, what do our guests expect, whether they be internal or external to the organization. Lead the way, your customers and your employees will follow. The magic of exceptional service and leadership. And really, what it boiled down to is that there is no magic, right? It's doing the ordinary in an extraordinary fashion. So here is a story that we would share with our newly hired employees who were at the Disney University, which was the division that I was in charge of. We'd have these 80 or 90 new hires on a Saturday or Sunday morning. We'd have them all day. Then they were going to go on to 4 or 5 days of other kinds of training. And we'd say, welcome to the Disney University, home of the fighting mice. And they'd look around like, what are you talking about? And we'd say, we're going to have some fun right now. But here's the point. Our guests come to the park to escape reality. Your job is to provide that, and it's very difficult. People come with very high expectations. So this is a story that we would share to reinforce that idea. This never actually happened, but go along with me if you would, please. Let's say that our demographic, our core demographic was a mom and a dad and 2.5 kids who are traveling across country to Orlando or to Anaheim or anywhere else in the world now that there are parks all around the world. And let's say that all the way to Orlando, those 2.5 kids are yapping incessantly about how they want to meet Snow White. Mommy, Daddy, I love Snow White. I can't hardly wait to meet her. Yap, 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 constantly. Mom and Dad finally pull into the parking lot in Orlando. They pay the exorbitant parking fees. They pay the more exorbitant fee to get into the park. You saw how much those hopper passes are. They're not cheap. And they say, go find Snow White already. And the kids look around the park and they see her down by the castle. And she looks absolutely beautiful. They make a beeline to her and they tug on her cape and say, Snow White, we finally got to meet you. She doesn't respond. Snow White, they tug on her cape. We want your autograph, your photograph. We love you. What the kids don't realize is that Snow White's had a bad day. 7 dwarfs haven't shown up to work yet. She's covered for their little butts. So she spins around on her heel. She has her wig pushed back on her head. She's got a big cigarette hanging out of her mouth. And she says, what the heck do you want? Can't you see that I'm busy? Instantaneously, what has happened to the experience of those kids or the mom and dad that have planned that vacation for months, spent hundreds if not thousands of dollars getting there? Do you think at that moment, mom and dad are sitting there thinking, isn't this a great park? Last night, the graveyard crew came out and cleaned all the bathrooms. They took steam cleaners and blew all the chunks of gum off Main Street so your feet don't stick to the park. Isn't it nice how you could eat off of the ground and not get sick? No, they don't care about any of that stuff. What they care about is before their very eyes, they saw the transformation of Snow White from a beautiful being into a truck driver. And there's nothing wrong with truck drivers. They just shouldn't look like Snow White. That was bad show. It's got to be a balance of the rides are up and running. Yes, indeed, the floor is clean. You could perform open heart surgery in the bathroom and not get an infection. And Snow White can never have a bad day.